just like with the learning experience of being in the studio and just watching your song come to life from beginning to end. What was that process like?
It was good. There's just some things that I'm like, hey, we got to cut that, like different ideas, different musicians too and how they play, and kind of I wanted a certain genre. Some musicians play that and some not as much, and Kashmir Funk really took it, which is another person that works with Jay Sterling, another group that works with them, which is like Reed and Cyrus. And they really helped just get more of that feel, because I really didn't know. I had like some idea that I wanted it to be like a reggae vibe, but not to the extreme that it is. Like, I'm pretty stoked with the product, and it took a long time to get all the different takes, but they were really persistent, which is really sweet. So
yeah, so you worked with Cyrus on that too?
Yeah, he did Reed? A lot of the keys and a lot of synth stuff, which is really sweet. And then he helped me out with harmonies. He played them so many times, but he helped me stack harmonies, and that was really cool for me. It's super out of my comfort zone, but it was really cool. So
awesome. So this song being a reggae song, is that a style that you kind of want to keep pursuing, or do you want to explore other things?
I definitely like the reggae scene. Like, I like or not the scene necessarily, but like the genre. Like, I listen to a lot of like Hawaiian bands, like The Green and like Anuhea, a lot of Hawaiian people that play reggae, but it's definitely kind of more the vibe I'm going for. So.
I've always found it curious how Hawaii somehow adopted reggae as a genre, because coming from Jamaica, like they're just opposite ends of the world.
Yeah.
But like you have like bands like Rebel Soldiers that come out, and The Green, and like they have a very authentic approach to playing reggae.
I think it's like the whole island vibe.
It's like
right,
Hawaii,
but you have a Pacific island, then you have one in the Caribbean, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just curious as to how that style of music,
like Hawaiian music.
Yeah, like
it's
how
like Jamaican Hawaiian. I don't honestly. I really don't. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know where it came from, but I don't know if like Jamaican people and Hawaiian people just started hanging out, and they're just like, hey, like, let's kick it,
Yeah.
I know that they.
So
I don't know.
It's just a wild thing to me that just it would become as popular over there, and then also have its own style coming from. I guess the States have their version of it too, but we do that with everything, so it's just a little.
I mean, there's states too, but
yeah, I know, just something.
I'm just kidding.
You know what I mean?
No, I
Continental
understand what
United
you're
States.
saying. There's like a whole vibe over there, and then I feel like there's like OG Hawaiian music that's kind of like country, and then I don't know if people just started listening to Bob Marley or whatever, but like that transition. So I feel like it's reggae, but the harmonies are super tight, and like I feel like because a lot of them are family members too, that it's like it just sounds so good together. Like they just read each other, they feel each other's parts. Like sorry, that sounds so weird.
It's real ancestral. Yeah, I got it.
It's getting weird. Yeah, but it's just the whole vibe is really cool. So.
Awesome, man. What was the process like of releasing the song, just bringing it to market? What did you learn about that?
I think I called you. I had like no idea. I was like, I don't know if like distribution. I don't know anything. Like this is all definitely like everything was a learning curve. Like I was like, I don't know where to put it or what I need to have to make sure that the song would come out on time. But I did a lot of research, asked a lot of friends. Chelsea gave me a book, which was really cool. But that was the trip, because I was just like, I just want to make sure that it gets out in time. Like I know that I want to be set up as like an artist, but I'm like, that's all I care about. I'm like, I don't want to be like, hey, it's coming out on the 7th and it comes out on like the 15th. There's something awkward, So
yeah, we with our last album that we just put out a few years ago, it had changed within that couple of years. So we put one out in 2018. And then we put one out in 2021, and they added this extra process that takes 2 weeks to confirm whether or not your song can actually go through. So I registered it like a week and a half before the time frame it was supposed to come out, and I saw, all right, well, this we have to it's in the queue. We'll get to it in 2 weeks, and you'll know if it's confirmed for release. And I was like, no. And I called up the guy.
No.
I called up CD Baby, and I was like, yo, literally, we spent a ton of money on a marketing campaign. This has to go out.
I remember that. Yeah.
Like, this has to go out like on this date. He was like, well, we can't do that. And I was like, no.
Like,
you for sure have to do it. Like, you don't understand.
You're gonna do it. Yeah. Did he do it?
Yeah, he did it. He
was
like,
cool.
He was like, all right, well, I raised you to the front of the queue just to let you know next time this is not happening.
Sheesh.
And I was like, okay, well, thank you for working with me, man. I appreciate it. And that was it. But yeah, little shit like that. And
that's rough. No one talks about that. Like how much far in advance. Like I try to do at least like a month in advance, and then like little things come up, or like the website was like, I don't know if it's like back. I don't know, but it's like even like little things like that. I'm like reading into it, and I'm like, oh, it's not me. Like everyone's telling me this should be here, but something's wrong with the website. I'm like, okay, cool. Like that's sweet. So.
Yeah.
Who were we talking to a couple of episodes ago? They were talking about the backup of all the vinyl records that are being released.
Yeah.
But because Adele came out with a new album. They just put hers up to the top, and then everybody's got like put on back order for like 6 months.
Yeah.
I can't remember who said that, but
I think I was like tied with Adele, but I didn't make it. Right. So, but I'm humbled about it. So.
That's pretty dope for your first single release.
No big deal.
Are you?
I mean, it's not classified anywhere, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
pretty sure.
Yeah. So, are you in the process of recording another single or EP at the moment?
Yeah, I would love to be. Like when I see people, they're like, "Hey, when's the album coming?" I'm like, "Soon." And I'm like, "I gotta write, man. Like I'm trying to pay my bills. Like, I definitely, I want to do more, and then definitely have more promotion the next time. Like, I would not say I dropped the ball on that, but I'm like, I'm reading more and just trying to make sure that I promote it better and like, just like little things, planned out. But I definitely want to write more. That sounds so sad. I'm so sorry. There's more music coming. Sorry, but I just need to write more and then pick up the songs that I really like versus just like, I don't know. People say to make like an album. I'm like, that's like your best songs. Like, how do you have enough really, really good songs? So.
Yeah, well, typically you would get a label to just advance you like $1 million.
You guys have
so you can take the year off and just write and then record. But in the world that we live in, that's just not the case. Yeah. So.
Do you want to eat or do you want to put it out on CD, baby?
Yeah.